What's up everybody, how's it going? In this video, I paired up with my friend Ben Awad. He's another software engineering YouTuber. He's got a pretty big channel in the software engineering space on YouTube, does a lot of unique and funny videos related to software engineering. He usually focuses on front-end development, so if you're interested in that, do check him out. But the funny thing about Ben is that he is definitely not a fan of algorithm-style interviews. In fact, he's made videos in the past criticizing algorithm-style interviews. But so today, I decided for fun to test him by giving him an algorithm-style coding interview. Now, in the context of Google coding interviews, for example, I gave him a slightly easier question than the norm, but I wanted to see how he would do with such a question. And if you all enjoy this video a lot, then we might do a part 2 where I give him a more difficult Google coding interview question. Now, we did this coding interview on the recently launched mock interview feature on AlgoExpert, where you can do real coding interviews with a real other human being on a shared editor right there on AlgoExpert. By the way, if you're preparing for your coding interviews or your systems design interviews, then do check out my company AlgoExpert. Go to algoexpert.io and use the promo code CLEM, C-L-E-M, for a discount on the platform. And otherwise, we also did a second video on Ben's channel where he interviewed me, put me to the test, specifically with regards to front-end engineering. So if you're interested in seeing my front-end engineering skills being interviewed or put to the test, then go check out his video after you finish watching this one. I'll put the link to it in the description below and in the comments below. With that, enjoy seeing Ben put his coding interview skills to the test. So Ben, you have seen some AlgoExpert video ads on YouTube, have you not?
Once or twice.
Once or twice, okay. So do you remember what one of the assumptions that AlgoGirl makes in one of the ads, specifically the one that tells you, like, whether or not you're a systems expert? It starts by saying, so you know how to do X.
So you know how to reverse a linked list.
I didn't know we were starting with Jeopardy. Do I know how to invert a binary tree?
No, inverting a binary tree is the scariest thing in the world, or rather not knowing how to do that in a coding interview. But here I'm talking about reversing a linked list. If you know how to reverse a linked list, then you're ready to move on to more difficult things. But here the question is, do you, Ben Awad, know how to reverse a linked list?
Well, I guess we're about to find out, right?
I guess we're about to find out. So that's the first part of this interview. We'll call it an interview, even though typically in an interview you wouldn't be specifically asked to reverse a linked list. But here, that's what we're gonna do to see if Ben Awad can do that.
Wait, so why would they ask me this in an interview? I thought you were preparing me for interviews.
Well, usually reversing a linked list is something that you need to know for interviews, but it usually won't be a standalone question. It might be part of another question, or it might be, you might need a variation of reversing a linked list for a question, but just reversing a linked list is usually a little bit too easy for an interview question.
All right, guys, I'm here.
All right, so I see Ben 10 is in the interview.
I can turn on Vim mode, right? That's the thing you have here?
Yes, so if you go to at the top,
goodness.
if you go to Sublime Vim, you can turn it on. Oh, and I guess let's change the language. Are you going to be writing in TypeScript?
No. Let's do Python.
Oh, Python. Okay, all right. So, Ben, listen. The prompt of the question is basically reverse a linked list. So you're going to be given a linked list. A linked list, here you're going to be given the head of the linked list specifically. And the linked list is going to have, hi YouTube, the linked list is going to have basically linked list nodes, right? And each node is going to have an integer value as well as a next pointer that points to the next node. So in fact, I can actually give you the struct for what this looks like. Give me 1 second.
Yeah, I need to know the API.
So this is what your linked list is going to look like. This is the type of the head that you're given, and you have to reverse it. And I can tell you right off the bat that doing head.reverse is not going to work.
That's a bummer. So you're going to give me hints and stuff, or am I just on my own here? How do they do it at Google?
Well, so the question is, do you need hints, or do you need to ask me questions? Like, do you have all the information that you need right now to reverse this linked list?
So do I get bonus points if I do it all by myself?
Maybe.
So am I gonna get a score at the end of this and you could tell me whether I made it into Google or not?
If you want, yes.
All
Or
right,
I'll tell
so-
you if you're ready to interview in Google.
All right, this is exciting. All right, well we're about to find out. Well, we're gonna say while true here. So we're gonna loop through the list, and we're gonna get the next element. Head.next. This is gonna be my next guy. And basically, what I want to do, and we also need to keep track of the current, right? So maybe we do something like that. All right, so I need to this is my next guy. So, okay, let me give you a visual. This is what I'm thinking about right now. So we got A, then we got B, and he's touching C, right? And so I need to turn that into, okay, if I'm reversing the list, you want this, right?
Yes. And it should be mutating the actual list that you were given. So you should not be
Oh, you don't let me
creating
make a new one?
nodes. Yeah.
Ooh, mutation is not cool, bro. Haskell likes immutable data types.
I agree. Mutation is not cool. It's the source of a lot of bugs, but sometimes you do have to mutate data. This is one of those times.
I don't know, that's pretty sus, but okay. So C's got a point at A, and B's got a point at A. So let me.
C's got a point to B.
Yeah, let's make this a D. D would be here. So C's gonna be pointing backwards, and then this one's got to point all the way here. Okay, I think I knew what I was doing when I started, but I don't know how I'm gonna handle this last D guy. We'll have to see him.
And
Alright,
just
so
to clarify, the last D node points to none in Python. And
Alright.
here the last A node should point to none.
Big D. All right, so we're gonna say our next guy here, and so we're gonna say current dot next. Actually, we're gonna say next guy dot next is equal to the current node. So that would give B is now pointing at A, which is what we want. And then we need to go on to the next one and do the next thing. So that would then go here. So, all right, so we go, I'm currently A, right? Cur is A. And I'm telling it I want it next. So next guy is B. And so I need to stick, also I need to keep track of what B was pointing at. So I can't just say next guy dot next. So we'll say next guy.
Okay.
And that's next guy's next. Before we, wipe it out. And so then we set current is equal to, do I want to set current equal to maybe next guy? Actually, why don't I keep track of 2 nodes? That's what I'll do. Like a previous or some garbage. And
Some
that's
garbage. Why is the previous
Oh, this is 100% what I do actually. Because then that's how I set it to none. So this is actually definitely how it works. So current is this. So I know at the end current.next is equal to previous. All right, this is the only thing I know right now. Oh, you guys don't have the thing? You guys need the thing where I command slash and it comments them all out. We'll do it the manual way. Oh, here we go. Let's see if Vim usual mode
We have
works.
that keybind in Sublime, but I don't think that's a Vim keybind, is it?
All right, no, I had to do with block mode, but it's all good. All right, this is all I know that's right. This is so far, guys, what I've concluded is right. This part is a little sketchy. We're gonna have to figure this part out. So cur.next is equal to previous. This is what I know I think is right. Now maybe we just need to set like a temp previous or something. So this is going to set that and maybe just like a temp previous. Because what's gonna happen is we need to know that this is the next node that we're doing. So this is gonna be like temp previous is equal to cur.next. And then we wipe it out by assigning it. And then we need to move on to this node. So that we've correctly, so if we go here, okay, this part is gonna correctly set this part. A points at B. So no, it's not. It's gonna point A at A. That's good. And then this is the next one. And B, we just now need to point at, B points at A. So we really just need to set A to the previous now. So here I need to set previous is equal to actually the current. Wait, is this literally
Okay.
all it is? I think this might be all it is. I was overthinking this way too hard. All right, let me think if this is right. So we're gonna set cur.next. All right, let's play it out. Let's play it out. So okay, we pass in
Feel free to walk
C,
through an
D.
example.
Yeah. So cur.next is gonna be B, and we're setting that equal to none. Okay, and then we're setting previous. Oh, we also have we need a break statement in here too. So we're setting then previous equal to A, and then the next iteration, what's gonna happen is, oh, we're not setting cur though. We need to set cur. What should cur be? Cur.next is equal, I think cur is actually just, ooh, do we need a temp next? Actually cur, yeah, temp cur is equal to cur.next because we're wiping out that value and we need to know what it is. I don't know how people explain this coherently. I've been just saying temp cur, previous next guy, probably when they figure it out. All right, so we have the next, because I didn't want to wipe this out because we're wiping it out here. So I was like, we got to keep the temp value, right? And we're going to set temp cur and we're setting this. All right, I feel pretty good about this, but I didn't think it through. So let me think it through for a second. Let's do one more run through it. All right, so what's going to happen is, all right, so cur.next, that's going to be B. So this is going to be B. All right, so this, I'm setting A to none. And then previous is equal to cur. All right, what's cur right now? Cur is A, so previous is now A. God, dude, I just cannot type hashtags today. All right, so it's gonna be an A.
That's part of the Google interview, by the way, whether or not you can type without
hashtags?
typos. Yeah.
Oh, wait, really?
No, I'm joking.
I would not be surprised if Google rated like that. So that's why I was like, wow. I was going to be, tilted towers. Okay, so temp cur is B. I'm now setting current to B. This is looking pretty good to me, not going to lie.
Okay.
My base case is going to be something like, I should probably think about what happens the next iteration, but let me add my base case first. So we, right now, are looping forever. So to avoid looping forever, how do we know when we're done? Just when the cur.next is null, I believe. So if not cur.next, we're going to break out. And what, you want me to just return from here? Return head or cur or whatever?
I mean, you tell me. What is the question? How do you do?
Oh wait, what am I doing? It should be down here. Here we go.
I'm not sure.
Wait, where's the OG question?
What do you mean?
I just see scratch pad on the left, my solution on the right. Is there a thingy that tells me? Oh, I see the quick test.
Oh no, so the prompt I gave you the prompt. Like in a mock interview here, you don't have the actual written prompt, but yes, if you're asking what you should return, you should return
okay, yeah, Mr. Prompt, give me the prompt.
The new head node. The
Okay,
new head
ooh,
node
the new
of
head
the
node.
reversed linked list.
Okay, so you want D, for example, here.
Yes.
All right, we'll see if this gives you D or not. We'll think about that later. All right, value is that. We don't care about value in this case. All right, we're very close, I think. Let me just go through next iteration, make sure this next iteration works. All right, so after this iteration, the next value comes in. So this is iteration 2. So iteration 2, this is going to be C. We don't need to do hashtags. And cur is B. So B.next is going to point at A. That's what we want. And then now we're setting previous equal to cur. We know cur is B, so now this is B. And cur, we're setting equal to temp cur. Temp cur we know is C, so now it's setting the C. This is looking pretty good to me, Clement. I don't know about you, but this is looking pretty fine. So let's do a run and see what happens.
Before you run your code, Ben, because you're going to be able to run it. First of all, are you sure your indentation and all that is correct?
Oh, you're gonna get me like that? Doesn't give me squigglies in this thing? Let's see, def, break, next, curve, return. All right, let's do some collapsing. So that's inside of that. That's break. Let's find out when we run it. Let's find out. I'm feeling pretty happy about it, but I mean, I'm not happy about this naming convention. How about that?
You're not going to be able to rename it. No.
Oof.
We use camel case and Python to be consistent with the other languages.
That's not a best practice. All right, let's do my quick test.
Okay. You can just run code.
Wait, where's the run button?
It should be on your solution input box. But I will say, before you run, Ben, I will say, I do think that you might have a bug in your code. Apart from potential like indentation issues, I do think that you might
agree with you. I 100% agree. I'm ready to run and see some errors. Oops, there was an issue. Self.next. Unexpected. I do have an indentation error. Wait, am I being a scrub? Oh, down here, the LinkedIn class. Should we remove this?
Oh, the LinkedIn class. Okay, let's comment this out. But that's what was failing earlier. Oh my god, that's what was failing. The self.next. That's what was failing.
Oh, so
and now we messed up the main one.
Let me get this straight. So it was your thing that you pasted the entire time? Can we get that on? Can we get that on video, everyone? It was Clement the entire time.
Oh my god, it was the thing that I pasted. Okay, so we might have to scrap all of this. Okay, now I think we should be good. Boom, okay, good. And now your code is failing because, like I said, I thought that you had a bug, but we fixed the indentation issue.
Guys, I'm just so rattled after that. I feel like I should get into Google for free. Like, that should be a free pass. All right, your code's output was the following. ID, oh wait, next, null. Okay, next was null value. Okay. Fair enough, because I didn't keep track of the first guy. I just gave him the last. By the way, I think your Vim mode and cursor scrolling is broken too. Let me try refreshing and see if it fixes it. Alright, yeah, it's back. Yeah, it's better now. Okay, so let's just keep track of the first. This is the new head, which is equal to none. And why don't we just set I equal to 0? Do like an I plus. Oh, you can't do I plus plus because it's that language. So I, not I, and we'll just say new head is equal to, wait, what am I talking about? The new head's going to be the end node. Oh wait, I'm trolling. I thought I was supposed to keep track of A. I don't need A. I need D, and D's the last node. Alright, so D pointing at C. Is D not going to be my current node at the very end? So if cur.next.
Well, think about it. Look at the output. Look at what you're outputting. You're outputting only a single node. Why are you outputting only a single node?
That's the head.
Okay, and why is your head pointing to null as the next value?
Because I told the break to when it was the next, but I need to bring it at the bottom first and assign it first, I suppose. I actually thought about this earlier. I was like, I don't know if my base case should be there, but I forgot about it. Let's do like temp cur.next. Was that be? Yes, but this. So if my next one's actually, but actually no, is that right? Previous on next equal to previous. Nope, I think that's right. Let's try that. Let's run it. Ship it. Oh, now we just return null? If not, cur, oh, we need to put it right here. There we go. Hey, pass the test case. How about that, algo girl?
Let's run all the tests, and if those pass, then algo girl will be impressed. All right, run code.
Run all the tests.
Oh, just run code now. Yay,
7 out of 7. Look at that.
All right, well, Ben, minus a few indentation quirks, where I'll take one for the team.
Brought to you by Clement.
I was the one who messed those up. Turns out we didn't have a bug, by the way, in the indentation. It was literally just because I miscopy pasted something that had different indentation. And by the way,
the bug in Clement.
For the record, like, Can we all agree that Python indentation is just like the worst thing in the history of programming?
Only for weak-minded individuals.
All right, so Ben, since we were able to do this in roughly 20 minutes and probably like 15 minutes if we remove that indentation thing, why don't we do one more little challenge?
I'm ready. This was easy. Piece of cake.
And by the way, have you ever reversed a linked list in your life?
Probably like a really long time ago, yeah.
Okay, but so you were able
This was definitely on the spot, like I wasn't going for memory, but I just kind of did it until we got there.
Yeah, I could tell you where you were working your way through it. You were coming up with logic, which was good. But so now, you hinted at this at the beginning of the video. What is the scariest thing in the world, then?
AngularJS.
Apart from AngularJS.
Inverting a binary tree, I guess. Am I inverting a binary tree now?
You're about to invert a binary tree, and I just sent you another link to join. You are about to invert a binary tree, Ben.
Wow, this is the scariest thing I've witnessed in my life, guys. Addering's true. Oh, by the way, I don't know why I wasn't doing this. I should have been full screen my code. We're full screen now, baby. All right, let's also, while we're at it,
I see that Ben 10 is connected to the workspace. So here you are going to be inverting a binary tree. You are given a binary tree by YouTube again. Another typo, minus 10 points on your score for your Google coding interview. You're going to be taking in a binary tree class. Every node has a value, a left pointer, and a right pointer. And you want to invert every node in the binary tree.
Can you draw me a picture?
Yes. So if you look at your scratch pad, whoops, this is like an input tree that you might be given. You would be given the root node 1, right? And you would want to return something like this. And you would want to return again the root node. Or you could just, I think you could just do it in place. You don't even have to return anything for this particular question. Okay. So like you can, once again, you do have to mutate. You have to mutate. You can't create new.
Wait, this is all inverting a binary tree is?
Yeah.
Wait, I thought there was more to it. I thought this was like we actually flip it on its head or something. This is it?
Well, here you flip it on its body.
Okay, I'm feeling confident now. I'm feeling confident. You guys need to find a different thing for the hardest, the scariest thing. I'm actually less scared once I see this. I actually thought it was going to be scarier.
I mean, you can reverse a linked list, Ben. What can't you do if you can reverse a linked list?
I guess fair enough, fair enough. We're about to find out. I think I'm going to be able to do this faster than my reverse linked list. I'm getting really cocky for some reason, but this one just like, I'm looking at it and I actually, like in my brain, I'm like, don't we just put, left equals right? So we're about to find out. I guess because it's recursion. I haven't done recursion in a long time.
Let's see if you can do it.
We're going to see if it comes back to us. All right, so we're just going to, you said tree, left, right. So I think we just say, we ignore, we're done, or we if tree dot left. Do I want to, that's our, we'll just stay here so I don't go to full screen mode. There we go. We'll do our ghetto full screen mode. All right, so that's gonna be our base case. So we'll do base case, or when we recurse last. Can I assume the tree's not gonna be, do I need to do an if tree's like null or something here? Or can I just do tree.left, or is that gonna get me?
I mean, you will always be given a valid input binary tree, if that's what you're asking. So the root node that you will be given will always be a valid binary tree node.
Okay.
But then...
All right, so that's line, invert binary tree. By the way, if it's not this easy, then we're in trouble. I was hoping it was gonna be this easy.
All right.
And we'll just do it like this, I suppose. I really hope it's this easy, because if it's not this easy, then we're gonna be in trouble. All right, run.
Ben.
Oh, do we
Ben,
pass?
you are.
Wait, did it run all of them?
You're ready. Yep, you ran all of them. 11 test cases. You're ready.
Oh my gosh, that was easy.
To take a Google coding interview.
Easy, dude. Inverting a freaking linked list is harder than
this. Well, yeah,
this.
it's a hard question.
Heck?
This is a medium question, and reversing a linked list is a harder question than inverting a binary tree. Now, you know what might be fun, but maybe it would be for another time. I should put you through an actual Google coding interview. Because I feel like now you got warmed up.
This one was too easy, man.
You.
Yeah, I need to do some more binary tree problems. Like, this is where it's at.
How about this? If people like this video, if you enjoyed watching Ben Awad struggle to reverse a linked list, to type hashtags, and to indent his code properly.
Slay the binary tree. I just slayed that tree.
If you enjoyed watching Ben Awad do all of this, let us know in the comments, and we might film a legit Google coding interview in the near future with Ben Awad.
Wow, does that mean I get a legit job after then, too? This sounds pretty legit to me. Wow.
All right.
Does that come with a sign-on bonus, too?
If you do well in the interviews.
Ooh, let's go.
All right, so I think that's going to be it for this particular video. Hopefully you had fun, Ben. I had fun.
I had a blast, especially on the invert binary tree part. I actually didn't know how to invert a binary tree before this. Like, I actually didn't even know what the problem was. I just spammed it because your ad spams it.
Well, that's good. That means that the ad prepared you. You were so traumatized about maybe finding yourself in an interview not knowing how to invert a binary tree that your brain, while you were sleeping over the past few months, figured out how to invert a binary tree.
You made me panic for nothing. You should have told me nothing scarier than reversing a linked list. That one, had me scared for a little bit. We got there. Invert binary. Have you seen anyone invert a binary tree faster than that? That was pretty fast.
That was pretty fast. That might be like a world record.
We instant. Let's go. Guys, comment below if you've solved invert binary tree faster than this. Video proof, please, because you just saw it live.
Now I actually I'm really curious. I want to see you. I want to put you through a legitimate interview, meaning these are classic algorithms, right? These are algorithms that you want to know. You want to be able to invert a binary tree.
I don't know about you want to know, but
Well, for your technical interviews.
Okay, fair enough.
Imagine a use case for reversing a linked list. You've got VS Code stories. They point to the next most popular story, but you want to reverse them. There are use cases.
Incoming the most fake use case you've ever heard ever. He had to pick up VS Code stories as his example. Fantastic. I love it.
But all right, with that, I hope that you all enjoyed the video. Do check out the video that we did on Ben Awad's channel. Actually, we're about to film it now. He's going to put me through a front-end React interview. Spoiler alert. Well, we have no idea how I'm going to do. I'm a washed-up front-end developer, so we'll see. Smash the like button if you enjoyed the video. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Subscribe to Ben's channel. And I will see you. Follow me on LinkedIn and Twitter if you enjoy short-form written content. Follow Ben Awad on Twitter and LinkedIn. Me on Instagram if you like pictures. And otherwise, I'll see you in the next video.
Keep going. Keep the plug going. I'm liking it.